This is where you have three choices: buyers, sellers, or latest content to build your email. This is where you go really just to, it calls, even though the name of this option is email builder, this is an email builder for your newsletter, basically, is what this is. So I always just use the latest content option, and then you can modify all of this to read what you want it to read. So make sure it has a group identification and everything on there. Um, so I just usually leave it the way it is, but you can swap these articles out to uh, additional content where you can choose content. So green highlights here mean these are the articles from the blog library that have been already chosen to make that newsletter. But again, you have to delete some to pick additional ones or replacement ones to make your own newsletter. So you basically could make your own newsletter if you wanted to. Um, but I think um, for the sake of simplicity, I just keep what's in there and um, just use this the way it is. But sometimes, depending on the message you're trying to send to people, you're welcome to switch those articles, all these articles around by clicking on choose new content and change your content. Okay, so once you are comfortable with the header, the articles that make up this whole thing, obviously you have to make sure you've done your profile setting in this tool once you first log in, so all of this information shows up correctly for you. Uh, and then once it's all set up, then what you really do is simply click here, copy code. You see all this stuff? It already is copied to a clipboard, okay? So that's it. You just click on copy. Now you're done with KCM right now. And then you go to Brivity, log in, and I'm gonna just bring up that fake Puneeth account, test account that I think Stacy had made one time. Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna, you can go to people, basically you can go to people, all people first. So this is all the people that show up, and then you need to go to filter to find your people. So like if you're just trying to find Aaron's contacts, you click on Aaron. I mean, you'll be logged in yourself, so you're not gonna see all of these anyway. Sorry, this is just me because my account I can see everybody's. But when you log in, you'll just see your people. But just make sure you click on filter to narrow this down if you need to narrow this down. So if you don't want a newsletter to go to certain people, then just exclude those tags or whatever you want to do. But typically, newsletter is something that I want to go to everybody, no matter what their status is, right? So it's the easiest thing to send without filtering anybody out. So once you have the people identified, you click here and you say all. Then under actions, you say email, and then you get this little message, warning message. You click on send. It's not gonna send anything. It just takes you to a screen to start creating that email, right? So now you're in a screen to create an email. Give it a little extra space. Okay, remember you copied on a clipboard the code from KCM. These two arrows mean paste code. Um, so I forget sometimes if this is before or after my picture. I think, I think so. So see where the cursor is blinking here? I just give a couple extra spaces, and then I control V to paste what I had already copied on my clipboard, right? And then you save it, and see this shows up. So what happened was the code that was already in there was for my signature here. So this thing showed up below this. So I'm just gonna copy my signature, delete it, kind of make this article fit in, towards the top of the screen. And I'm just not going to paste my signature again because this is already updated. Um, or already has my signature, but you could just paste it at the bottom of all of this if you wanted to have two signatures, but I mean, there's no point. This one already has a signature, so that's good enough. Okay, so now how does this look to the recipient? You can click on this eye and see what this newsletter would look like. See how cool this is? And then you can just do this for yourself to your test account first and see what it looks like and test it to see that when you click on read the full article, like if you click on read the full post, it's not going to happen here because it's just a preview. But just send it to just your own email first and just see how it looks and make sure that your picture and profile, the way you set it up, shows up correctly. And then go to all people and send it. But this is basically how you do it. And this is how it's going to show up. So people will receive this super smart list of things that you're articulating to them. But of course, what I do is, as part of our practice, is I would throw in a couple of sentences of things here. Hey, sharing some insights around real estate industry with you. If you have any questions, give me a call and I can give you deeper insights. Of course, if you or anyone else is interested in buying or selling, let me know, or interested in building wealth, investing in real estate, let me know. I'm always here to help. That kind of stuff I put on top here, and then they read this and say, oh, okay, I wonder what he's talking about with this. And then they call you sometimes just to understand what you're talking about. So make sure you read these articles before you send them out, so you know and have a position. And if you're excuse me, if you're unsure about any of these things that these people are talking about, feel free to just shoot me a quick message, and I can give you my my take on a few of these things that these economists or researchers are talking about. And prepare you better to answer questions should you get any. But that's basically what you do, and then you save and send, and it's gonna go. So I'm not gonna send it right now because I was just trying to show you this. But that's all you do, and then just click anywhere here, and this goes away, and then you're back to normal. And by the way, you can just also this is an email builder that I just showed you. Most other useful things here are blog posts, which are also on our website, but my website has just my smiley face. So that's why when you log into your account, you can just copy and paste. So like if you click on any of these blog posts, it opens it up in your account, and it's going to have your branding on it if you have set up your profile. So make sure your profile is set up. Again, you can do the same thing. You can copy post and paste it into a specific email. If you just want to send this to sellers only, as an example, or some specific person, you're discussing something with them, and then you can say, yeah, let me just send you an email with an article that was very interesting, a very interesting article that was shedding light on this same exact topic that we're talking about. Let me send you an article and then give you a call right after that, something like that. So you can use this for that purpose. Those are the blog posts. If you want to post a video on social media on your own account, you can do that. All of these are posted automatically on our Facebook business page, so you could forward them from there. The reason why I'm showing you this is because these in your accounts will be branded to you. So you can just go here and individually post them to your emails, your social media. Infographics are also pretty cool. They are the graphs. Whatever material from here you can use to make your point to the people you're talking to, you can use it and post it. And the benefit of using these directly from here, like this is a really cool chart, buyer's purchasing power, that's actually interactive. You put in a number here, 350. Look, the numbers change down below, right? So you can send them this link, you can post it, see how you can share or download and post. I think download just makes it a PDF, but at least if you share this, it gives them a lot of information that you can use as a conversation starter, right? So that's the purpose of this. Use it. Don't get hung up on it so you're doing nothing but just this, but make it a practice. Um, Basically, our Facebook page that you both should be receiving notifications for is like a news channel, okay? So if something new comes out that they publish, and they publish like randomly, like every day, every other day, you will know that something new came out. The only reason why you need to log in here is to create something to send with your branding, right? But to be made aware of what just came out, to know whether you want to send that little thing to your client separately or not, you can just keep watching the Facebook business page because it's automatically fed into our business page. Uh, so it's already there, and you can do that. You can just use that to be made aware of what has just come out, and is that article something you want to send to some other people. Then you go here and then you create that, copy it, paste it into your email, or post it on your social media, and then send it out. Just make sure you always say the Sterling Group Global Real Estate, and you always say obviously Keller Williams, and then we stay in compliance. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, but back to, this is why we came in here for. This is what we came in here for, email builder, and that's where you go after you have logged into this Keeping Current Matters. By the way, when you click on your face, this is where I think you can create your profile. If you don't have a profile with your picture and logo and the whole thing, that's where you can update everything, like your picture. Like, see, this is where my picture is, this is where the logo is, and the whole thing. I think so everything that needs to show up there is all right here. So you can update that also. So take a look and let me know if you have any questions, if you get stuck, and then maybe we can address it that way, okay? Thanks so much.